Yes, sir. Then Meeta Sengupta, why is it being said that there is a three-language formula? Are the concerns political, or do you also feel that there is something that needs to be addressed? And when the center says that the stakeholders were consulted, states are of the view that this is an attack on federalism, and it will end, it will not address this very important issue of diversity that we have in our country. Center wants to impose one policy for all the states, which is not possible in a country like India.
I think the point on the three-language policy has been answered very well. The gentleman from the DMK clearly said that this is done to provoke the states. So in fact, I will honor that by saying, let us then not waste our time in being provoked. Let us not be provoked by the three-language policy argument. Tripathi ji has explained very clearly that the policy is definitely for diversity. So I'm not going to engage with that, but I will engage with the diversity problem. The diversity issue, as Saket has pointed out, is absolutely critical. You cannot homogenize education across the states. The states and the NEP does not ask for homogenization. The NEP does not, and so here is where the problem is. The NEP in itself is, and I will give you 3 C's in response to your 3 C's. The NEP itself gives out choice. It gives out choice to students to come and go out in and out of college, to rejoin college. In fact, we even had choice till very recently that you can take your JEE exam twice a year. You have choice. You have chances, multiple chances given to students. That's the second C. And the third C is the challenge that has been given out to educators, schools, at the district level, the challenge that has been given out. Can you map these wonderful dreams that we have envisaged in this policy? And at one level, I will admit...
My audio has gone off.
At one level, I will admit that... Can you hear me now? That there is the policy is a guideline.
Yes, I can. Go ahead.
It is a dream, it is aspirational, and the third C is the challenge that has been given out to the districts to be able to build diversity, but without homogeneity. Now, where is the problem? The problem is the recent issues that have cropped up. The CUET, the policy had said that it should not be made compulsory, but it seems to have been made compulsory right now. Each time we try to have a debate about diversity, we come back to the, as Saket very rightly pointed out, we come back to this thing of everybody wants the same thing to happen. That's the narrative that goes along. That is not possible in a wonderful country like India. We have regional knowledge, we have rich tribal knowledge, we have human libraries. We are not a textbook nation. We have human libraries. We are in the digital age where the digital and the human are integrating. This is the beautiful challenge. And in fact, I'm sorry if this sounds controversial, but I would actually love to see the states come up with their own initiatives to say, this is where the central idea does not work for us, and therefore we will create additional supplementary things that will work for us. If truly, and this is where politics really messes things up, and honestly, I don't understand politics. But if truly we care about the students, this combination of the state and the central effort, if it is pro-student truly, then what we are talking about as an alternative will not be seen as against. This formulation of an alternate being against the center, I think is probably something that is simply a talking point. But if you truly care about the student, you will have to respond to student needs. You will have to be close to the student. You will have to be close to the ground. You will have to give them the fundamentals of addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, what we call foundational learning. Of course. But does everybody have to learn it exactly the same way? No.
Okay, interesting points there.